This is the fusion of enlightenment and entertainment. You're listening to Jeff.
Hey guys, hi, hello. Welcome to my restaurant of food, so you can eat it.
Food.
All right, enough of that. Well, speaking of food, it was Christmas, so and I'll share our thoughts on Christmas. What was your favorite part? My favorite part was, it was a pretty quiet Christmas because most of my family was gone, but we went for a big hike in hell, so it was like 5.5 miles that I waited vest. It was pretty good, pretty tiring. And we went home and chilled and ate some, what did we, I forget. Then we talked in the living room for a while, and then my brother and his wife and his child came, and then Jake and Andrew, who will be joining us, came over, and we talked about many things, including the Meinekes, and actually pretty much everyone here.
Meinekes come up a lot in conversation for some reason. We Christmas Eve, we had our big Christmas meal, which was pasties, homemade pasties. Really good. My dad went off this year, I don't know. And then we stayed up pretty late. Ava, Billy, and Matthew worked on the puzzle. And then Christmas morning I slept in, had brunch, opened presents, and then just hung out all day.
I love the idea of like doing puzzles, but I usually last about 10 minutes and then
I never last long in puzzles.
yeah, I just can't.
I don't really enjoy them. I just get sucked in and I'm like, have to finish it. And then it's satisfying putting pieces where they go.
Yeah.
Like picking up a piece, looking, and then getting it first try. Oh.
Yeah, like a 500 piece maybe I could do, but 1,000 piece I always just get so frustrated.
Well, you see, the bigger they are, the more satisfying it is when you finish it.
It is more satisfying, but I'm not able to finish the 1,000 piece.
I believe Andrew has arrived.
So yeah, the main thing different with our episode number 8 is Andrew Stoll's going to be joining us.
He's really, really cool.
Hopefully it'll help with the quality of these podcasts.
It will.
He's the fusion of Bachelor and Sigma.
There he is.
Oh, hello there.
Now, where's the Seagrams?
The Seagrams?
I'm joking.
Oh, I knocked over your cup.
Oh.
I'll grab a towel. Oops.
My elbow.
Mom bad.
Please survive.
I asked if you guys wanted a mic. You guys said no.
Yeah, I thought we had one. Didn't I?
No.
We had one of the Kogats.
Oh, that would have been a good thing to get for Christmas.
Yeah, still at the
Oh,
Kogats.
my elbow.
I know. This is bad.
Well, yeah, off to a good start.
I lost the remote control battery cover.
No, it's fine. We'll find it.
Right on, right on.
It was probably when you stepped on the table and it flipped up.
What were you guys talking about?
Christmas and puzzles.
Oh, never mind. Found it.
Do you have the patience for puzzles?
Yeah, I love puzzles.
Oh. See, I love puzzles, but I can't, like, stick with them. Yeah.
Ava and Matthew and Billy started this one Christmas Eve. Got the border in like a couple buildings. I stayed up till 3 last night and finished it.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that you sent that.
yeah.
I hate puzzles.
Nice. What did everybody get for Christmas, huh? Favorite present? Go.
Ooh.
Favorite. Got a beard straightener. It's
Nice.
life changing.
A what?
A beard straightener.
Nice. Now your beard is straight.
I got a record player for vinyl.
Oh, I'm just pretty sure.
There goes my reckless spending. It just started.
Oh. You actually have the Apple Market over here. We got records.
Yeah, they got
do.
a bunch.
yeah.
They take
They're all-
requests too.
Oh,
They're all
really?
weird,
Yeah.
though.
They got some
We've looked
awesome
through them.
records, dude.
No, they're
They got
pretty
the
odd.
oldies.
Yeah, dude. I bought a Bush Essentials record.
So good.
I bought a Sam and Hennessy. I bought them a Chevelle record.
Nice.
Pretty awesome. Cool stuff.
I got barefoot shoes. That's pretty
Oh, right on.
good. I like those. Very comfortable. Green natural.
What about you, Hez? What did you get for Christmas?
I got a subwoofer for my car, and it hits. And we used to have a stack of like 130 records in our mudroom,
Nice.
but we threw them away.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we bought at our cabin, but I only listened to like the Johnny Cash one because most of them are just obnoxious.
Oh, I want a Johnny Cash one.
Oh, it's so nice. You can really just like hear the richness of his voice. Better than a digital recording.
Oh, you guys are big Johnny Cash fans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
love Johnny
Oh,
Cash.
yeah.
Oh, right on.
We're cultured.
Ring of Fire.
Hez
was
loves
crazy.
Ring of Fire.
I love Ring of Fire
I
too.
love a boy named Sue.
Boy Named Sue is a band.
I like Folsom City Blues.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
What's the one where he steals the car? Or whatever.
oh, One Piece at a Time. Yeah, that one's funny.
Fun. This one's all.
Chicken in Black. It's another good one.
Right on.
Yeah. He's a great man. Well, was.
Anybody see the Johnny Cash movie?
Yeah, we watched it in school.
Oh, fun.
It was pretty good.
It's
Joaquin
pretty
Phoenix is a good
solid.
actor. But Johnny Cash himself. It was only the bad parts of his life. And at the end he like changes, but most of the time you just kinda don't like him.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed with the movies he chose for that year, because like the year before he showed like
This is our theology teacher. not
yeah,
Johnny
the year
Cash.
before he showed like one of the Batmans, The Dark Knight Rises. He also showed what was the other one?
Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge.
But
But instead he showed us that, which is like okay, and then also
Robin Hood.
yeah, a terrible Robin Hood movie.
Yeah, it was not. It was Russell Crowe. but it was
even
just
worse,
not that good.
even worse than the
Oh,
one
that
Eddie
one does
tried
suck.
showing us.
Yeah.
Sore subject.
Awful, yeah.
I'm joking.
That one's pro-Muslim.
See, we didn't really get to see the
Are we
one.
anti-Muslim on the podcast?
No, I was just
We're
impartial.
anti-Italian.
You're anti-Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
made that stance last
Oh,
time.
okay.
Maybe I have to listen to that
Do
one.
we know any Italians? Is
Jake
that-
Iocca.
Ah.
And
Hey, oh,
Dominic Iocco.
Yeah. All the Ioccos, in fact, except for
Father.
Kate.
She's not Italian.
Well, yeah.
Takes to move a bunch of drywall.
Oh yeah.
Stuff for this party. Drywall stains all over me.
Well, hey, if you want to
Sweat.
stuff us in your trunk for the party, feel free.
Alright, here's a question.
Oh, Finn's available for the party, but not to help move boards. Oh, that's how
I
convenient.
said if you
Finn.
needed
It was
us,
it
I
was my
called
idea
you.
to help you.
I called you and asked if you still needed help, and you said no. Go
You're
straight
like,
to the
you're like,
fellas.
we can help if you need us.
Well, yeah, because I
And I
figured.
was like, sure, then come. And he was like, well, do you like need us to come?
Well, because I was like, it was two guys doing it. I was like, do they need two guys or do they need like 10 high school guys?
There was 11 drywall boards, so could have been helpful with a bunch of dudes, a bunch of boys. But it was fine. It was fun. I'm just all sweaty now. I'm gonna go to a party.
It's fun.
It's alright, dude.
Board party.
I guess people are having. Do we like drop names on this podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, drop all the names.
And
Really?
addresses.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I got some friends who are related to Finn having a party here in Groesbeck.
Lame.
Here? No, not here. Groesbeck's way far away from where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody
We're
lives
in-
in Groesbeck.
Gotcha. Lower this
We're in Nashville, Michigan.
I thought we were in Wyoming, Pennsylvania.
Wyoming, Michigan.
No.
Did we get any deer this year?
I did.
That one.
You got that one this year?
Yeah.
I thought it takes forever to make a European.
School's fake.
That's fake.
Oh.
See, couldn't even tell.
I could not.
He hot glued
It's
the
really
others
what?
on.
Screwed
I got a deer.
them. But yeah.
I'm pretty proud of
We
it.
should put some fur, just like glue some fur on.
I have the scalp.
after.
Like a chunk of it. I have one tuft.
When I got my deer, I almost shot Eddie in the foot.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
scary. He was like leaning over. We were both on opposite sides, leaning against this fallen log, and I was like, "Jacob, deer!" And he like turns the gun around over the log, and I'm like looking at the deer, looking at Jacob. I look, and the barrel of guns pointed right at my
Oh my
foot. And
gosh.
I'm like, I'm with my foot.
It was so awkward trying to shoot the deer. I shot 4 times at different deer. Every time
3
we shoot
times.
at deer, we shoot like 5 times. But
That's
What?
ridiculous.
anyways, it was so awkward, like trying to lean because the log was super low. I was trying to not make noise and like lean over, and it hurt so bad trying to hold the gun steady. And I was like, oh. But I got it.
Excellent.
So this first deer doe gave him a perfect broadside, probably like 60 yards.
Nice.
Couldn't get the gun on him.
Oh.
He was still struggling with that. And it pranced over to the side.
Wait,
and I
you
was
were there
like-
too?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
there.
me and Eddie
Where was your
sitting.
gun?
It was my
I
gun he
don't-
was shooting.
I don't
I was
have
letting
one.
him shoot
Gotcha.
mine.
Okay.
And it was standing there, not quite perfect shot, but it was like probably 80 yards. And Jacob was like leaning across his shoulder trying to get it. Shot at it, grazed the belly. We found a little hair, no blood. And then
Take a single hair off.
we sat back down like 15 minutes later, like a herd of 6 or 8 come out and are prancing across this valley, probably like 80, 100 yards out. Sees one, gives him a broadside, takes a shot, misses, and they were like run away, then come right back. He's like looking around. Jacob like takes another shot, and that was the kill shot.
Crazy gun.
I swear, every time it looked like I had it perfectly lined up, and then I'd shoot, bang, and then just nothing would happen. They'd all still be standing there. Like, well,
We saw a herd of like a lot, probably like 70 turkeys yesterday. Driving back, there was this field, and first we just saw this huge group of turkeys, probably like 20, and we kept driving, and there was just like lines of turkeys along, and just like another huge herd. There's some congregation going on, some cult.
They're meeting up.
Yeah,
Plan to take us down.
discussing. Yeah, they're like, all right, listen, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Got a long time before Thanksgiving. No one's gonna pay attention to us.
Oh.
Let's strike back.
Dang.
you should have like driven through the line.
I almost hit a herd of deer going down Dimondale Highway.
Recently,
Yeah, well, back when school was and I had class at night, driving home, there was just like a bunch of deer in the road, and I started honking at them. I was like, man, get out the road.
The deer in Charlevoix, when we're there, like, I'll literally be walking, and a deer will be standing in the road, and I'll just wait. I'll just be walking, and just won't move. Then a car came and it went away. But one time I went for a run, and they followed me. That was honestly kind of scary. I was like, what are they gonna do? So I went back home. Ran later when they were gone.
kind of like the deer with CWD stories of them like getting up on the 2 back legs and just walking around.
I don't like that.
Just being creepy and weird.
Yeah, there was one that hung around our backyard.
Cow disease or whatever?
Chronic waste disease.
Yeah, there was one in our
like
that
zombie
would hang
deer?
around
Yeah.
our backyard a few years ago. It was like super skinny and emaciated. And it would just like walk around our backyard and like go up to the deck, and we were just like,
No. Yeah, there was a zombie deer in our backyard, and it was just standing there all day doing nothing, like the exact same pose, like not moving. So Zach went over to it, and my mom was like, "No, they can be aggressive." And he went and took selfies with it behind him. He was like probably like 10 feet away from it, and then he went away. It was weird.
Yeah, Neve got charged by a deer, and at the DeWitts, she would watch their children. Yeah, there was like, I think it.
She's paid to watch the
forget.
children, or
No, she was watching the DeWitt children from the woods.
And they're attack deer.
Yeah,
It
it was actually Jimmy, but their dog. Yeah, and I forgot if it was a doe. I think it was a doe. But yeah, it just kept running at her, like she was walking their dog. Yeah, it would just like charge her, and she would go away, and then it would just like circle around and then wait, and then charge her again. So
Deer are kind of weird and scary. I feel like if there was any animal that would be like an alien, I've always thought deer. They're pretty weird
What
looking.
about octopus?
Well,
yeah,
I thought of
can
that
see
too, but
because
like
they're all so smart.
But you never see them like
Yeah.
sneaking around the woods.
Yeah,
like an
and, like,
octopus.
octopus are underwater, and that's weird.
Hey, we know more
That is
about
weird,
space
bro.
than we do the ocean.
That is weird.
Apparently. So.
Alright, I guess. What?
That's what
Yeah.
they say.
Says
But
who, man?
Space goes on like forever, Sonica. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's not true.
Yeah, they always say that.
But it's pretty simple.
That's fair.
Like, there's just
Well,
like
there could just be some
planets.
planet.
You don't think there's
Life.
aliens? You decided you hate Italians, but you don't think there's aliens?
aliens don't exist.
Alright.
I think it'd be really cool if there were aliens, but
I wouldn't doubt that there would be life on other planets, like
Yeah, but,
somewhere,
like-
but like
yeah.
sentient life.
yeah, like animals on other
yeah.
planets. That would be
Yeah.
so cool.
What
Like
about
right on
all
other
the stuff
planets.
the government's coming out?
Yeah.
about?
There's-
Or at least
There's a
like
lot of- yeah.
organisms.
But it also could just be like the Russians, you know?
Oh, the Russians.
Or the Iranians.
Oh.
They're
You know,
like
I hate
drones.
when you're watching a movie about aliens
Oh,
and the aliens like get all offended because the humans are calling them aliens. That pisses me off because alien just means not
Yeah,
from
foreign.
Earth.
Yeah,
Foreign from Earth.
like we're aliens to them. If
Well, we
Really
wouldn't
planet.
be because we're
No.
from Earth.
No, like,
Alien, by
we're
definition,
literally
means
from
not
Earth.
from
No,
Earth.
alien means foreign. And like the most, like in the Bible, it
Look it
says
up.
it
Is
calls
there a
other people
dictionary on
aliens.
Then why would we
back
call
there.
the Mexicans aliens?
It's
Because they're-
it's foreign. So like if
They're
they're
foreign
over here,
to-
They're
they're
talking to
aliens.
Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pull it up, Eddie. We don't have a Jamie on his laptop. We just got an actual dictionary and a thesaurus back there.
Too bad we don't
Did
have
one.
Peter here to tell us he's really smart.
To tell us that he is really smart?
No,
Or to
to
tell
tell
us
us what
Because
alien
he's...
means.
Okay.
Well, no, you know it's actually
Where
really
is Peter? I
interesting.
thought he was coming.
He is.
Oh.
His grandparents are.
His grandparents arrived.
Oh.
They have arrived. No, but I was reading. So C.S. Lewis made this trilogy called the Space Trilogy.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it
Oh,
takes
yeah.
place in space.
And here it just says
Oh.
strange, wholly different in nature, or a person from another country.
Holy?
Holy.
Oh.
Wholly different.
I knew Mexicans
W
were wholly
Holy.
different in nature.
No, so yeah, this trilogy is like this guy is on Earth, and then he how does it start? I think he's taken by these guys. He wasn't supposed to, but he like stumbled in on this weird thing happening where these guys looked like they were like taking some guy, like kidnapping some guy. So they were like, yeah, they're probably Italian. But then they were like, oh, we can just take this guy instead. So they ditch the other guy and bring him, and then he's on a spaceship, and he's like, where are we going? And then he gets down on this planet, and then there's aliens there, and then basically he escapes from the guys, runs off, and then he meets these aliens and realizes that this planet's like perfect.
What are we talking about? Sorry.
The Space Trilogy by C.S. Lewis.
Are you gonna explain the whole thing?
No, I'm just
Oh.
giving like, because the whole thing about aliens is
Yeah,
interesting.
found out.
So basically, everything's perfect there. Like there's different races, and at first he thinks like, oh, these guys are the masters, and they use the other, and then he realizes they're all like, one's really smart, one's like good at crafting, and one's like really, they sing a lot. They're really good at singing. But basically he
An
finds out like,
essential
oh, it's
human
aliens, but they're
aspect of
perfect.
every
And then he
society.
realizes there's all these different planets, all in different stages of like their life. And Earth is the only one that's fallen. Everywhere else is perfect, and they're all like in touch with, like the angels are like beings for them that they talk with and stuff. And God, they're all like perfectly in unison with God. And then Earth is the silent planet because it's like cut off. And it was like, none of it was incorrect theologically. And I was like, what if that was just how it was? That'd be so cool. But
I mean,
it's probably not.
not cool because we're stuck on this stupid place, but yeah.
Well, we are anyways. So we could leave. Well, so basically that was the bad thing was this guy, this evil guy wanted to like colonize the other planets. And it was like he was trying to taint them. So that was a really cool one I just read that I wrote my essay on for school was this guy is basically like the tempter in a new Adam and Eve situation. But their rule is they're not allowed, there's all these floating islands, they're not allowed to sleep on fixed land, like the fixed land. They're not allowed to sleep, like spend the night there. And this guy's like, well, why not? You could become great, you could build cities and, you know, be like the people of my planet who are amazing and the women are even more beautiful and stuff. And then the Eve figure's like, I mean, this sounds kind of cool, and she's not really close to it. So then the main character gets put there. He like gets told that he needs to go to this planet. So then he's like, so his name's Ransom. He was the one in the first book that got taken away and like encountered this planet. And then he goes there and he's like, oh crap, I see what's happening. This is like Adam and Eve. So then he's like trying to defeat this guy intellectually, and then ends up just killing him. But yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. When in doubt, seven.
Well, yeah, there's this whole explanation because it's C.S. Lewis, so it's actually really cool. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
theological stuff.
I like this.
But yeah, eventually he's like, the incarnation merged like the physical and spiritual battles. So on this planet, the division means nothing. He's like, I don't have to defeat this guy intellectually because this guy's like a demon now, basically. He's possessed. So his arguments are like, he's more intelligent than this guy. So he's like, I'm just going to kill him and that'll solve the problem. So he was like likening it to if an elephant stepped on the serpent in the garden with Adam and Eve, like, still would have gotten rid of the problem. Maybe Eve would have sinned, but she didn't, so it stays perfect. So he does that. He just kills the guy, and the planet stays perfect.
There we go.
It was pretty cool. It's actually, I'd highly recommend those books. They're very good.
It's pretty deep.
It's a good bit, dude.
It's a really good bit.
Is that a refrigerator door?
It is. We have one in the garage our dad's working on.
A refrigerator door or a refrigerator?
No, just many refrigerator doors.
Oh, okay.
Many much.
They collect them.
Wow.
I don't know why that's out here.
Is it a business?
He's fixing some
No,
stuff.
it's so they can pull out Indiana Jones when we get nuked, go into lead lab.
Nice.
Then their whole family can fit in them.
Oh, okay.
They have a
right on.
bunch.
Sweet.
What about your car?
Still dead.
Eddie's car's taking a beating.
Yeah.
Who's minivan?
That's ours.
How'd you guys get here?
I drove. Wasn't
The
Jacob.
Impala.
There's no car outside.
Kept
There's
swirling
It's
Impala
on like
Impala.
the street.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least your car still has 4 handles. Mine has 1.
Oof.
Tough.
But also mine
Down to
still
1.
What happens when
Sometimes.
that one breaks and you can't get in your car?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there is. You can put the key in, and then no, because that's on the handle. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Gotta get a
You
magnet.
could probably go to like a scrap yard and pick one up.
Yeah. They might be because we have one of them, so they might be
Probably
putting
get
that
them
Is
on
this the
Amazon.
van or your car?
the Sorrento, which is super annoying because I've had to get it jumped at Lansing Catholic like 5 times this
Yeah.
year because it just doesn't turn on.
Oh.
Tough.
You don't even
You
have
need
to
to get
leave.
new battery.
Yeah, we really do.
Well, there's some weird kid at Lansing Catholic. Like, we live on a dirt road, so my car is kind of dirty. And I'll find all these strange messages with like hearts and like, Finn, I love you, all over my car. Whoever does it is really weird.
Is it a girl?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a guy, actually. I can tell by the handwriting.
What?
Yeah.
What if it? Yeah, that's weird.
They do it all the time in big letters. And I have to scratch it out with my shoe. But you can see the edges of hearts and Finn Keenan and one.
Wow.
There, he said it.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
I just realized. But not like anyone. Yeah, but I don't know who it is, but it's probably Jacob Meineke.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, who would do that? That's crazy.
Don't listen to it.
You say it's not a girl who just really likes you or something?
My parents are like, ooh, Finn, looks like you got an admirer. I was like, no, it's Jacob Meineke. Could still be right, but
The best one was the call me, and then with hearts, and then you did. You phone number.
yeah. No, I was at the gym when I saw that, and I was like, someone could have just like called me. Same with the address. I was like, oh, there's a lot of
Yeah, the
sketchy
address is a
people.
little risky.
I don't think I did the address,
Okay,
It's
maybe
probably
it's
Nick.
Nick. Yeah, I don't know.
but I don't think Nick knows it.
Maybe it was Peter.
Yeah, maybe.
Stuck into the parking lot. He hangs out around there a lot.
Doing sketchy business.
Or it was the girl that likes you.
Hopefully not. Hopefully they don't know my address.
What if it was someone that knows your address because they live on the same street?
What's like if it was someone who likes you, they wouldn't be putting your phone number.
Yeah, that's fair.
On there.
That's fair.
Because they knew it already. Why would they want anyone else to have it?
Also, I
Because
can
they
see the
wanted-
dirt on Jacob's fingers when he
It's a
comes in the
share.
first hour, so I know it's him.
Just share.
He hadn't done it for like months, and then he came into anatomy and he was like, Finn, see how this finger's darker than this one? It's because I was writing on your car. It's like, okay.
Oh,
Hold
not
on.
gonna be an anatomy anymore.
I know, I'm sorry. I thought about it, I was like, if I'm going into like PT and stuff, they probably would be like, why didn't you take an anatomy?
How am I
second
gonna
semester? So-
study the reproductive system without you there?
Let's change the subject. Hard pivot. Billy!
What?
What do you think about aliens, man? You think they exist, bro?
Pretty weird. If they did, they'd probably be like microorganisms or something like lichen.
I heard they found bacteria on Mars, but that could be completely false.
Yeah.
Or could have been from their scoop.
From the rover. Yeah, that's fair. But if they were able to survive, it's still kind
There are microorganisms that can survive in a void.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those little like Cheeto-looking things
With like 6
can get like really
leg-looking
hot and
things.
really cold. And
It's
they
actually what they made Cheetos out of. Or what they modeled them.
I don't like Cheetos.
Think
You
those
can like
bears
burn a
or
Cheeto
something?
like a torch. And it
And-
just
Cheetos and So do you think aliens are real?
Honestly, no. I don't believe it.
What?
I'm not a
He
fan.
might pee. Watch
Um,
out.
just like
He
in
What?
theological
Don't make him
sense.
too excited, he might pee.
Wait, pee on you,
pee
bro.
or he'll
We're talking about
He'll
Peter.
pee.
No, he'll
He
pee.
Oh.
peed earlier. He let out a little scoot
Oh.
when I pet him earlier.
just
He like
gets
powered to
shit
the
together.
ground.
If you wait
now.
a few minutes, then he should be better.
Yeah, I
Or
think
calm
he's
down.
fine
What's his
now.
name?
Hunter.
Hunter.
Hunter, and then he's quite the dominant dog right here.
Yeah, Hunter Biden. Like,
Oh, no.
Hunter Biden.
Hunter.
Hunter, come here. Don't pee though.
How long have you guys been here?
Good boy.
20 minutes.
25 minutes.
Do you guys edit this?
Why did?
Not
Do we what?
Edit?
Yeah, I have to take out Finn's address.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good call.
And anything intelligent that was said at all.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
Has to be
This is
all
where entertainment meets
oh,
enlightenment.
Yeah, but you see, the people don't want to be told smart stuff.
I said a lot of intelligent
Yeah,
things
Peter.
earlier.
People don't like to be talked at.
It's funny
No,
to know.
but intelligent things are enlightened.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take out Hez's whole 20-minute theological discussion.
Wait, I want to talk about theology.
Moral of the story is
When I come
aliens
to
are
stuff.
demons.
Aliens
Oh,
are demons?
I've heard that. Wait, but where's that come from though? I'm
It was
actually
a
interested.
really gurgly article.
Really? Wasn't there a saint? I thought it was a saint who said that.
There are many saints, Peter.
There was quite a few.
Okay.
You know how like
Maybe by aliens they're talking
you know how
Mexicans.
Jesus
Or Italians.
There was like
Right,
a
Chuck?
specific saint who was like aliens or demons.
Yes,
And I always
Rick
I can never
Comstock
find
said
it.
that.
The Comstocks?
Rick Comstock.
Alex Jones says that.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No,
There's
that's
like
true.
there's
Yeah,
some
it's real.
there's something that
Frogs are
suggests
gay.
it, but I can never find it. That's what I'm saying. Is I hear that a lot.
Turning the
It's like
frogs gay.
where does that come from?
It's like
what?
Gay
occult
You
influence.
never heard it?
What?
Comstocks also said, "Get out of my
Like-
garage."
Alien encounters are like occulty. That's what
True,
they
I
say.
guess.
But
You
what
know
if
how-
they were fake alien encounters and it was really just
Or like we
occulty
AI
stuff
it
where
was AI
demons
generated.
encountered them and they were like, they're
It might
aliens.
just
They're
be
just
spiritual
demons.
beings, but like if they're like
Well, that's the whole
they're
thing.
not demons.
But
they
what if
wouldn't
there's actual
interfere with
aliens
God's
that have nothing to
plan,
do with
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, something else I would say is
I feel like if it's an angel, you.
if there are aliens and they don't look like us, I would be sus of them because made in the image of likeness of God.
You'd be
I don't think that means
We-
physical.
No, I disagree. I
It
feel
means
like
that we have
there's
wait, free will and something
There's
else.
a reason that
Intellect and free will.
Jesus was made human, where it's like God in a way is human as well, because it's like the
Yeah,
Trinity
yeah,
and
but,
Jesus
like-
being human. So it's like I feel like in a way you have to think of the physical still. It's
Well,
like,
God-
even with image and likeness.
Yeah.
We were made in the image and likeness
Because the
of
Trinity-
God before he became man, and he said, like, let us
But what do
make
you mean
him in our
before
image.
you became man?
Okay, it's
That's
time.
not
I know
true.
he's outside
That's
of time.
heresy. That's heresy.
Okay, Peter, you don't need to
Heresy!
be that guy. Stop being
I
that guy.
rebuke.
God did
I
not create
rebuke
Jesus
thee.
because that one guy said that at the Council of Trent, and then Santa Claus punched him in the mouth, and it was
I thought that was the
awesome.
Council of Nicaea.
No.
Okay, no,
that's
I'm
a
not
lie.
saying that.
No,
I'm
it's the
saying-
It's
Wait,
Trent.
no.
It was Trent.
No, it's Nicaea.
No,
I,
it's
literally-
Trent.
I was reading the Catholic comic the other day, and it said
It's Trent.
there was a kid
I
talking
thought it
to
was
the
Nicaea
mall
as well.
Santa.
It's
Yeah.
Council of
Wait,
Trent-
am I right? Somebody look this up.
Trent.
It
Council
doesn't
of-
really
No,
matter.
Arianism
Council
is
of Trent
Trent.
was the
Arius.
counter-reformation.
Yeah, that
right?
was the council.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It was Trent.
Oh,
So
man.
the Catholic
There's some
comic
good
book was
councils. There's some fun
lying.
councils. They get a little
There's some cool
rowdy.
councils.
Yeah.
And we have confirmed the anti-pope was the first anti-pope was the saint.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's kinda cool.
Hippolytus? Or, yes.
All of it.
He also, like, yeah,
What's
we
an
drew it.
anti-pope?
We drew it. Like, he,
He
he,
doesn't.
He opposed
the
the
existing
pope. He
pope.
just, like, set
Oh,
himself
he
up
doesn't
again. Yeah, it sounds like
he
the
thought the
anti-pope.
existing pope was a heretic, so he
Okay.
set
Yeah,
himself up.
he
as
thought he
a-
was
And
way
then
too
he
lax
repented.
with sinners. He was like, you need to, like,
Oh, my
beat
fault.
these sinners. You can't just forgive them. And he was like, well, no. And he was like, okay, you're the worst. And then later he's like, all right, never mind, that was wrong.
I'm joking.
And then, yeah, then he became a
He
martyr.
repented and he became a martyr, so he's a saint.
And they
That's
also,
good.
a lot of the, like, the second Eucharistic prayer
What's his name?
and the ordination for bishops are both
Oh,
based
shoot.
off of, like, his
That's cool.
writings. Hippolytus, I think, something like that.
Yeah, something hippo.
Yeah. It's
The
always
Hippocampus.
Hippocrates.
Yeah.
Is the
that
second
guy.
Eucharistic prayer the lib one?
Peter, it's not liberal and traditional.
No, there's one of
There's
the-
a shorter one
Okay,
that
you're
they
right,
use for
you're
shorter
right.
masses,
Where
and
the
there's the
priest
longer one.
faces the audience.
We talking
Yeah,
about,
the
like,
not. I don't
Novus
answer.
Ordo?
Those are
What,
Whatever.
like the Novus Ordo? Like after.
Yeah.
Well, there's like Father Joe will do. I forget which one's which, but the first and second, like one's the longer one that we do at Sunday Mass every time, and one's the shorter one that we usually do.
I
at
don't know.
Daily Mass.
I don't know much about it, but my seminary
Oh.
friends always joke about some priest doing the lib Eucharistic prayer,
Bro.
and they make fun of him.
Last
Well, see,
time-
even Father Steve doesn't like. He was like, I don't want to be like, oh, he's a trad priest. He's a lib priest.
Well, yeah,
Like, he does
exactly.
traditional stuff,
It's
but he
good.
also.
It's
like,
good that you don't have a label.
Yeah, because then
labels
everyone's
are bad.
divided. And it's
Especially like
one of
labeling
two camps.
labeling a spirituality. That's not a good idea.
like when we were at Connor's wedding, and you were like, this church looks liberal, and I was like, shut
no,
up. Peter,
you're
that's
right.
Stupid.
You're right. That was wrong of me. Well, hear
It was
me
a
out,
funny
man.
bit.
I'm human. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go straight.
When Father Steve was saying the Eucharistic prayers, how he does like the like he goes up and down at the
Oh,
end. He started
Christmas Eve.
freestyling, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
He was like going all over the place.
He was not in the zone.
Yeah, he was, I mean,
I think his
sometimes
voice cracked.
Yeah, sometimes his voice.
Yeah. Did you hear his comment about jaundice too?
Oh yeah.
Jaundice?
It's like, do not be jaundiced. I was like,
Yeah.
huh?
What does that mean?
Jaundice
It's
is
a
like a
real
disease
disease.
where your
it's
skin
like
and
a
eyes turn
kid,
yellow.
right? Your
Is it
liver, your liver.
No, it turns your skin orange.
I mean,
Well,
your
it's
skin
something
yellow,
with
No, I
yeah,
thought
your
it was
liver.
Wait, does
gets
Donald
orange
Trump
something.
have
Because the
that?
crayon song.
No, he's orange.
Yeah, we already
Well, I
solved
thought
why
his
Donald
skin
Trump is
yellow.
orange on the first podcast, actually.
Wait, what was
that?
that? I forgot about
Maybe
that.
there's Audrey Papson.
Aubrey.
Aubrey
Papson.
Aubrey
Aubrey
Papson.
Papson.
Sorry.
He's
Wait.
a man.
That was an earlier Enlightenment. I don't remember that one.
Maybe you should go listen and be.
I had to listen to our own
re-enlightened.
podcast.
I know. I actually never listened to it except on the way up north. I listened to the 7th one.
Andrew, what's your experience listening to our podcast? So like,
Yeah, apparently he actually hasn't.
I've not heard it.
what?
Yeah,
Weren't you on it?
Why are you on it? Why are
I
you
thought,
here?
I thought we
We
called
want
him.
him.
I'm a fan.
You're- Jake likes them. He's been listening to them.
Yeah,
Oh, has he?
He was
Yeah,
asking
he
when
really
the
was.
Jake
Christmas
is an
special is
avid
coming
listener.
out.
Oh, is this the
He's
Christmas
listening.
special?
Yeah.
Oh, this is our Christmas special.
Oh, I want a
Yes,
Christmas sweater.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
he's probably gonna be
Not really
jealous
Christmas
that
sweater.
you're on it and he's not.
Well, Danny or Jacob?
Jacob.
We'll call Drake sometime.
Jake definitely is. Danny,
He's just
Danny
hanging out with
doesn't
his
want to
fiancée.
be
Danny
here.
was being dumb.
Yeah, Danny's the
Danny'd
worst.
rather go hang out with his girlfriend than be with the boys. So.
Danny is.
I swear. Okay, wait. Actually, they have been pissing me off so much recently because
We don't need to get into this, Peter.
All right, this is my one thought.
Don't
right?
say something
When
you're
they're
gonna
separate
regret.
from
This is
each
just
other-
one thought.
When they're separate from each other, they're like, Peter, please keep us accountable. Like, we want to be different. We want to be better. And then as soon as they're together, they're like, no, we don't want to do anything else. No, we're leaving soon. I'm going to be here. No, go away. You're lame. Ugh. So it's like, I don't know. It's annoying me so much.
I don't have
That's
any
my one
thoughts
thought.
on
I think
this.
you
Can
should
we
have
move
a
on?
hand-
End the
It's pretty
conversation.
dumb.
End it in hand-to-hand combat. Whoever wins is right.
That's a good idea.
Between Peter
Sophie and Peter.
Peter and Sophie.
Andrew, what are your thoughts on Phil's hair?
It's beautiful.
In one corner.
He just got a haircut, didn't he? Yeah.
Whoever
It
wins
was
takes
alright.
Danny's
I just got
hand.
too much hair. I mean,
Where was he today? Gabby was there.
feels I had work today.
Oh,
pretty weird.
Shoot.
I got the whole
Christmas
week off.
Day
It's
after
been great.
Christmas.
I never work.
I took work
Amazing.
off.
Yeah, I'm unemployed.
Me too.
You're not doing DoorDash?
Well, I am doing DoorDash, but that's like I'm not employed.
That's-
by
that's-
My uncle
that's
for my
employment.
Christmas bonus. So we had a work dinner like a week and a half ago. He gave us all 2 shirts, like company shirts,
Oh, those were nice.
and then $50 gift cards. And the next day, he was like, for full-time workers, you also get this Carhartt jacket. So I got a Carhartt jacket.
Cool.
And then I got a $100 bonus yesterday. So I got like a lot for Christmas from him. It was sweet.
Good, dude.
I don't know. I worked for Susan B. Anthony. It was great because they're nonprofits. They can kind of like, as long as they have money to spare, they can do whatever they want to like pay their workers more. So they'd always be like, hey, listen, if you work more than 6 hours this week, we'll give you $25 extra. If you work more than 8 hours, we'll give you 50 extra. If you work more than 10, we'll give you 75 extra. And it was like, okay.
I mean, like, okay.
Praise God.
Okay. Unpopular opinion, but Kings of Christmas is the best Christmas movie out there.
I've never seen it.
You have to watch it. You have to watch it.
Unfortunately, there's no one here
Not
to really
looking
defend
good,
it because
Daddy-o.
me, Billy, and Eddie are the only one, and Matthew are the only ones who've seen it, and they all hate it. But it's
The
really
script was
good.
good. Everything else was terrible. Made me want
Dude, the main
throw
character
up.
is some black guy who always says Daddy-o, and it's really
Daddy-o.
it's
Daddy-o.
hilarious.
I think Krampus is the best Christmas
Comedy
movie.
gold.
All right. How about like, so how does each of your families do Christmas? Like, is it like a bunch of gifts and then everyone opens all the gifts at once, or is it like pass them out one at a time?
Oh,
We do stockings in the morning, and then once everybody's awake and our grandparents are here, we did all the rest of like normal gifts,
Gotcha.
and then it's like just free for all. I try to go slow, but yeah.
But to be fair, the more kids you have, it's probably like
Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah,
so,
it
especially if
takes
it's a
a
little
while.
kid, they would probably just explode if they had to wait for each person to open.
Yeah.
And you know what? My family, we used to wait, but as we've gotten older, now what happens is our parents will buy us stuff in the days leading to Christmas. Then on Christmas, they'll be like, "Oh, that was your gift for Christmas." So like, we barely get presents anymore at this
Gotcha.
point.
Gotcha.
But like,
That's pretty
I
fun.
do have a new jacket, so it's like that's what I got for Christmas. But
Is it that
I
jacket?
never opened. No, it's not.
He always
I've
wears
had
that
this for
jacket.
years.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yellow.
It looks
I
exactly
was just
the same.
noticing it looked green. I was like, wasn't that green before?
It's bad
No,
lighting.
it's just old.
Moldy.
Stop making fun of his
It's just
jacket.
gross, guys.
Not bad.
Well, my family does this weird tradition. I don't know if anyone else does, but we wake up and then we go down the stairs, and on each step is a little chocolate-covered raisin, and we're like, "It's reindeer poop from Santa's
Excellent.
reindeer," and then we eat them.
Why were the reindeer in your
Really
house?
It's just a
That's
trail
food.
of turds to the tree and stocking.
Really, Otis's
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, we.
What if I was
I mean,
just
so it
Otis's
starts
food?
like this year was different because we didn't have any siblings, so. But we come back from the Christmas Eve mass and we do like a little picnic in the living room. And usually play some Christmas games and then watch like Daddy's Home 2 or Elf. And then Christmas we wake up. I would, you know, when I was younger, we would all sleep in the bonus room, make a big junk bed where we just throw all our clothes and stuff. And then I would wake up at like 7 and wake all my siblings up and be like, guys, we gotta open our presents now. And then we'd all go down the stairs in sleeping bags and then open our presents, like one by one. We do that.
Oh.
Youngest, oldest, which I love. and then do our stockings, and eat brunch. And 4 years ago, we ate brunch, and I checked on my bird Maurice, and he was dead.
Oh, wow.
I haven't
And they
heard.
poisoned your parents poisoned him.
No, my mom. Okay, the night before, they were like, "You can go," or no, it was that day in my stocking. I was going through my stocking, and then I saw a little wooden carved parrot, like little colorful hand carved, and she was like, "Just in case your bird ever dies, you can hang this in the tree." And then that day, 2 hours later, my bird's
He was
dead,
dead.
and I was like,
tough.
"Okay."
Just in case your bird dies.
Yeah.
That's a threat, bro.
Well, I was like,
Chocolate.
yeah, it
And then he
was weird.
was dead. His mom killed his bird.
It was weird too, because I was just like, we were eating brunch, and I checked on him, and he was really sluggish, and I was like, this is weird, but he'd always been kind of a weird bird. So then I waited, and then we were cleaning up, and I went, so then towards the end of the meal, I went back, and I checked on him again, and I was like, I think he's dead. He was just still, and I was like, crap. But then I was like, it's Christmas. I want to stay with this brunch. So I went back, and then we started cleaning up, and I was like, I think he's dead. So then I went back and pretended like I hadn't already known, and was like, I think Maurice is dead. And then everyone was like, what? And they ran over, and then we tried to revive him. And then
Give
we were
him
like,
CPR.
no, he's dead. They would always be like, no, I think he's still moving. I was like, I don't think he's moving. And then they were like, he's dead. And I was like, well, I don't know. It's sad, but I'm not going to cry or anything. And I think I was just in shock. And then Kaylin walked over and gave me a hug. I was just like, oh, Maurice. And then I was really sad. Which makes every Christmas better, because I'm like, my bird didn't die. So
Oh.
this is better than that one Christmas, because that was the worst.
There you go.
That's weird.
Good way to look at it.
That's crazy.
It would have been funny if Fergus died this Christmas.
It wouldn't have been funny.
Hey,
It really wouldn't have
hey.
been funny.
They tell you it would be really funny if your mom.
So
died.
wait. Was it
Every year something dies.
I hate
It
Christmas.
just gets worse and worse.
Just like the week before Christmas. Who's
Finn's
gonna die this
going
year,
dark.
Finn? Maybe you're next.
So was it
It'd be really weird
you,
if all the
Andrew,
time-
who hit your Fergus in your dream?
Oh, yeah, so I had this dream.
All right, dude.
I had a dream
No,
that you broke
I
his
had,
leg.
no, I had a dream when we were up north. So I it felt really real. I was in my front yard, and then Fergus was somehow alive again. He was pretty youthful, probably 5 years old, and he's running around. It's really rainy, and he's running in the street as he usually does, just
Of course.
running across to your guys' house. He's
That's
coming
what it
back,
was.
and then I see one of your guys' trucks pulling out. I don't know whose it was, but I was like, it's one of it's Jake or Andrew, maybe Phil, and then they're going over, and they're starting to drive down the street towards Fergus, and I was like, hey, Fergus is there, and then they speed up and hit him, and I was like, ah! And he had been running this way, so it was his butt got hit, and then I was just like, wow, I can't believe this hit Fergus, and then it fast forwarded, we were on the couch, and he tried to lay down, and he couldn't, and I was like, oh my gosh, he can't even lay down. So in my dream, I texted Sophie, I was like, what the heck, one of your brothers just hit Fergus, and now he can't even lay down, and it felt so real, I remember typing everything and sending it. And then I woke up that morning and I was like, did I actually text Sophie? Did I wake up and get my phone and text her? And I was really scared that I didn't. And then I checked my phone. I was like, oh, I didn't. And for a bit, I woke up and I was still super mad at Sophie because I was like, one of her brothers.
You
just woke
texted
up.
the chat and you were like, Sophie, I hate you.
Yeah, I was
Right over my
it felt
dog.
so real when I woke up. I still thought that it happened. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I do
wait,
that.
Fergus
Oh,
is
to be
dead.
honest, that's Fergus's fault though. That's on Fergus.
No.
No, because he's already been hit 3 times. And
Barring
he
the
should
part
know by
that
now
they
not turn for the
sped up.
cars. But one of you, you were
the
driving,
car's
he
fault?
was there, and then they sped up and hit it. It was very
And you're
intentional.
like, oh, Fergus was there?
But then I realized, but then I looked at my heart rate
You can't
that
prove
night.
anything, dude.
I had my Fitbit on all night, so I looked at my heart rate, and it was pretty low, 50s, and then it just goes boom, 80 beats per minute up 4 a.m. and then back down to 50s. I was like, oh, I wonder when I was having that dream.
I'll do that too, where I dream and then I'm mad at fighting with one of my siblings, and I'll wake up and I'll still be mad at them, and then I'm just so stupid.
Yeah, it's weird. Because then you're like, wait, I'm not mad at,
But
Like,
it's
see,
something
what's
they
up with
would
dreams,
do.
man?
yeah, you're like, you would.
I think it's right. It's your brain's processing
Yeah.
memories.
Oh, I like that.
So
I heard once that it was
That
your
was just,
brain
like,
testing
bottled
theories,
ignorance,
like,
so,
what if I did
yeah.
this
No,
happen
it
in
was
real
really
life?
good brothers.
Guys, I watched Elf for the first time.
For the first time.
For the first time.
Yeah, I thought
Unpopular
it was pretty funny.
opinion, I don't
It's a
like it.
funny movie.
That's
like
funny.
it.
I hate it.
You hate it?
It was boring. It was stupid. I
No,
didn't
it's
like
funny because his dad just does not want anything to do with him.
Well, that's funny.
That's
That's one of those
hilarious,
movies that like it's
actually.
just really awkward most of the time. You're just
Yeah.
like cringing.
But
I
that's
hate
why
that
it's
kind of
funny.
Because some
comedy.
people, yeah, some people hate that, and some people like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Most
Like
of
that
my
Nacho
family,
Libre.
most
parts
of
it,
my
I
you're just
love
family,
like,
Nacho
like-
Libre. That
oh,
was
oh,
good.
most of my family was just like cringing at it, and I was just like, oh, this is funny.
See, that was me with the Grinch.
That
That was
Wait,
hilarious.
which Grinch?
The live action
What?
Jim
Oh
Carrey.
yes, that one. we
It's
used
so
to
funny.
watch
They
it.
don't like it. We
That's
tried
a
watching
funny
it, and they're all like,
No.
no.
Why is it like
What will
all
I
filmed to
wear?
the side,
It's so
bro?
funny.
I
We
haven't seen it in
and then the Who's, bro.
When
Like
he
they
pulls,
didn't even show the Grinch.
the
a rat boy.
tablecloth and everything
Yeah.
stays on.
Oh, yeah.
He comes back to ruin it. It's
The
hilarious.
Who's are
Wasn't
so,
that
they're
unscripted?
so
He like
ugly.
I
actually
think that's
was
what I heard.
supposed to
Yeah, I
knock it
heard
all
that.
off. And he
Yeah,
came back
yeah, I
and
just
did
heard that.
It just worked.
It's
I guess
really
he
funny.
was like going insane. He was in like a lot of makeup. Make him go insane. What some of the movies
He's
say.
already kind of insane.
I would expect it.
He's a
Yeah.
weird.
Bro,
guy.
after what happened in Sonic 3.
I really
Did
need
you
to
guys
watch
end
that
up watching
movie.
that?
I didn't watch it, but
Guys,
I
let's
heard
go watch Sonic 3
horror.
right now.
No.
Let's go. Be so
There's so many
fun.
better things.
We
to
need
do.
to watch Gladiator 2 though.
Yeah.
I heard that was
I
really
don't-
good.
And Die
Oh,
Hard.
you heard it was
I heard Sonic.
Yeah, I heard it was good too.
Oh,
I heard it
I
was
heard
like. I
Somebody,
heard it.
I think it was you
okay.
guys told me it wasn't good.
Well, I heard it was
You
like.
I heard it wasn't.
Do you
as
know
good
how
as the first.
The Force
I'm sure it's not as
Awakens
good as the
is like
first
one. I didn't
exactly
really
like
like
A
the
New
first time
Hope,
much,
where it's
though.
like
What?
copy and pasted? That's what I heard about Gladiator 2. It's just like
Gladiator, so
exactly.
it's
the
kinda
same.
We always hear bad things about movies.
That's what I
and
think
good things
about
The
Top
only way,
Gun,
but
too.
like, there's people that you really trust. Like, my family said it was great, and I was like, if they think it's great, I'm probably gonna like it.
Yeah.
They said it wasn't like Gladiator 1 was like very
Gladiator's
moving. You're like,
peak, like one
it
of
was
my
like-
top favorite
yeah,
movies.
no,
they said this one is like more fighting, just like really cool fighting because they have a ton of effects. So they're like, it's really entertaining because you watch a ton of people fight with big boats and like flooding the
Yeah, that's what I wanted
it's
to
like-
see for the first one.
That
That
is
sounds
sweet.
cool.
That is
That's
sweet.
what I
That is,
wanted.
that's what I expected for the first one. I thought it was
Maybe
gonna
like
be a
a
lot more
triple
epic.
R.
I kept hearing stuff though that like the epic battle, like just like the whatchamacallit. What am I trying to think of? Just like the stakes were not good because it was like during the epic boat battle he like has something else that he's trying to do, so he like leaves the battle, and it's like I don't want to watch that. I just want to watch him fight people.
Okay.
It's like
I guess we gotta see it to
the
find
like
out.
the actual like movie
They got
plot. Is
Stop
just really
thinking about
dumb.
it like
The
an
character
John Wick
development!
movie. It's-
No. Okay, see the first one.
I take movies too seriously.
You do.
No. The
Yeah.
first one, it's like an epic story. Second one is like epic fight scenes. This is why Triple R is just the best movie ever. Because
it has all of it.
and the fight
And
scenes.
more.
And
Oh,
dancing.
man.
And
And
I
dancing.
hate it when you compare
Right,
Triple
dancing.
R to Gladiator.
Yeah, Gladiator
I mean,
would be
they're
so
not
much
that-
better if they danced.
They're not that different.
Yeah, what if like in the middle of Gladiator, like Russell Crowe just like became really happy and they did a dance number,
No,
and then he just went back
true
to
that,
normal
true that.
Gladiator?
No.
That'd be so funny.
No.
I'd pay to see that.
I would not.
I would.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
Yeah, honestly,
All
we
in
should just
favor
end the
say
podcast now.
I
Okay, Peter, you're up, buddy.
Wait, but Billy, Jacob, and Matthew.
Yeah, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's even.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Matthew doesn't count. He didn't talk.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did a little bit.
Okay,
You
fine.
didn't-
Billy didn't talk.
I'm talking right now.
He talks like
Yeah.
he counts for like 3/4, so it's not quite the same.
What?
He's 3/4 of being.
When you
Same idea.
When you said the "you're next" thing, it made me think of the joke where it's like you're at a wedding and your grandma leans over and she's
Yep.
like,
Oh,
"You're
yeah.
next," and then you go to a funeral and you're like, "You're next."
At our great grandpa's funeral, did Nick touch him or
Oh,
What?
bro, our great
it
grandpa's
was an
funeral
open
was
casket?
brutal.
And we were
They were
walking
making
out.
Among Us jokes. They were like, "Psst, "Dead body reported," and we were like, "No,
No,
no."
that was like peak Among Us.
Dude, that is tough.
Yeah, it was like when Among Us was the biggest thing. You're like, no, and people were laughing. It was like, oh, at our Christmas party. Two really funny things happened. One of them, Danny kept dying laughing the whole time, and our grandma,
Oh,
she brought out a bunch of. She was like, everyone come in close, so we all were like
That was-
kneeling in the middle of the floor, and then like she brought out a bunch of pictures of like starving kids from Africa. She's like, so these people don't have food, and Danny was just dying laughing. I was like, no.
and she was like, "You guys need to donate. Like these guys just sit there,
and Danny
they
was
don't
just
eat,
giggling,
and then they
chuckling,
die."
trying not to.
And Danny and me,
Danny
like,
was trying to
we're
make,
trying
not
so
make
hard
eye
not to.
contact with people. And we're like, no.
But she had like an awkward pause. She was like, "They just sit there, they starve, and they die.
Yeah, and Danny was like audibly laughing. We're like, oh
No,
no.
see, like there's a Kamala Harris speech. She was saying the same thing. She's like, "How dare we wish each other a Merry Christmas?"
Yeah.
People are starving.
There are edits of that where she says that, and then it just cuts clips of her saying Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
No.
Just listen to Do They Know It's Christmas? And then you got they're like, Merry Christmas. There's people starving. But it's Christmas.
But then there was another super funny thing that happened when everybody left. We felt bad because before everyone left, she was like, "Now I know you guys don't like doing the cookie day." And we're like, "No, we love it." And then everyone left, so Danny and I were like, "Now we'll stay and play card games and do her other craft with her." So we did, and then because we're her favorite grandchildren. I'm joking. But no. It was me and my nana making the craft at the table, and Danny was sitting in the couch in the other room, and she messed up her little like snowman cookie, and she's like, "Oh, this one turned out ugly. I'm gonna have to make another one." And then we were like really slap happy, and I just went, "Huh, that's what my parents said about Danny." And then she was like, "What?" And I was like, I'm joking. And she was like, oh.
That's pretty
That's
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's
You got
funny.
it,
And
That's
at
a good humor.
the dinner, we were sitting there, and Gabriel said something, and Papa, like, he burns him, and then Danny is like, "Yo!" And Jacob, we're all doing this, and Grandpa stands up, and he just goes, really
The wild side.
Yeah,
He was just doing that the rest of the night.
Yeah, later when we were playing card games, my grandma asked him, was like, "Do you want food?" And he just looked at her and was like, it was so funny. Danny and I were dying laughing.
If I saw your grandpa doing that, I would laugh.
I'd be terrified.
We had some
terrifying.
amazing pictures.
Last night.
Take off.
Last
Oh.
night.
All right.
Alright, see ya. Thank you for
See ya.
coming.
Absolutely, it was kind of fun. We'll do more
Kinda
often.
fun.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Kind of fun.
Last night during Christmas, Andrew dropped something, and then Sarah like made a joke about him, and she was laughing. My dad goes, "Sarah, you're pretty funny. Funny looking." And we were all like, "What?
Whoa.
Dad, you can't say that."
Hey, that's crazy. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yippee-ki-yay. Oh, none of you get that reference.
Yeah, you're right. Can we watch Die Hard?
Yeah,
guys?
you should watch that
I
tonight.
do need
Can
to
we
see
watch
it.
Die Hard?
Yeah, none of them have seen it.
My dad gets like, whenever I'm like, I want to watch Die Hard, it's Christmas. He's like, it's not a Christmas movie.
It absolutely is.
Everyone
It
calls it
is.
Christmas.
They're
My
having a
mom and
Christmas
dad
party. He's
watched
trying to
Die
get back
Hard.
to his family for Christmas.
Yeah.
It just happens to be like a
Yeah, so I never ever watch it with him because he's like hates it. Not like he doesn't hate the movie, he just hates that people called it Christmas
Take care of this
movie.
for me.
Is Daddy's Home too a Christmas movie?
Yes.
All right, see you
It's
later.
actually like the
Peace.
whole theme.
Peace.
Is
That's true.
But
Later, town.
I actually really like Daddy's Home too.
oh, it's so
I've never seen it.
Really good.
Never
movie.
seen it.
oh, I watched it at the Louis.
Mel Gibson. You watched it the Louis?
Yeah, I know. I was like, guys, we should watch Daddy's Home too. And then Steven asked his mom. He was like, "Hey, mom, can we watch Daddy's Home too?" And she was like, "Are you sure? Like, would Finn really want to watch that?" He was like, yeah." He suggested it. She was like, "Oh, okay." It's like, what? It's not like.
There's not.
And
that much-
there's two
not
men
that
kissing a
many
few
bad
times,
stuff.
but it's a joke.
It's
It's
so
a joke.
funny though.
They don't say that it's
Multiple
good.
times.
They actually say that it's weird, but it's funny because they're not actually gay. It's father and son.
What's so funny to me
It
is
is
that
really
Mel
weird.
Gibson was in that movie.
Well, it's like supposed to.
And
be.
Mel Gibson's like
He's
really
like-
Catholic still, and he's like he makes Christian references, but also his character is like
Yeah, he's like the most Christian and the most weird. Because then they're like gonna
Yeah.
fight at the nativity. He's like, "Come on, guys, I'm not secular. Just take it outside." And they're like, "Okay."
so.
But he's also hilarious.
But also he's like really weird.
But he's also really
Really
funny.
weird. Oh man, when he gets shot. It's like I love that movie.
Yeah. It's
Well, my grandpa's dead,
What?
but my other grandpa's not.
Wait.
He's funny.
Why'd you just say it?
Because you were talking about grandpas, and I remembered. But
What?
I was.
And your dog, and your parrot, and soon your mom. Apparently.
What?
According to Andrew.
No, but my other grandpa, he just like tells the same. Like he has all these great stories, like 10 of them, and he just tells them like every time we're like eating with him. It's like whole cycle. We'll tell like 3. So then we always just like act like we haven't heard them. It's the most like it makes it better that we've heard them probably like 60 times, but he just like keeps telling them, but they like change a bit every time.
Are you ever like, oh, let me guess, this happened? He's like,
No,
how
that would
did you
ruin.
know?
He'd be so sad.
should just
But then
say the
also
rest
he
of the
just they go to Buddy's every Friday afternoon, and I'll always like every time I'll just get like a quesadilla. Like when I'm like sometimes I just don't get food, but when I'm hungry I got a quesadilla, and he's always like, "What is that?" I'm like, "A quesadilla." He's like, "A queso what?" I'm like, "A quesadilla." He's like, "What?" Like it's from Mexico. He's like, "Oh." okay, can I try it? Like, you've never had a quesadilla? It's
How
like,
many times
no.
has he tried?
No, it's literally, it's happened. I was like, is he joking? Or does he actually still not know what a quesadilla is? And he's always so confused. He's like, so what?
Does your grandpa have Alzheimer's?
He's like getting
Oh my
more
gosh.
forgetful, but it's like the funny kind of forgetful. Where like most stuff he remembers, but like little stuff like that he just forgets, and it makes it so much more funny because he's always so confused about my quesadilla.
I was at the Ludwigs for Christmas Eve, and we played the name game. I swear we always played the name game at the Ludwigs, but Grandma Kwan was there, and like all of the names were like normal like Ludwig names you can think of. It was just like stupid words. That's what like all they chose. And then one was like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And it was like completely normal things. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger and somebody was
Why are
like,
you saying it like
Grandma, I can't say it. I can't say it, man. I can't pronounce it. And then she was like, Grandma, are you Arnold Schwarzenegger? And then she was like, how did you know? And she got so upset. It was so funny. It was hilarious, bro.
Oh, your question. Is John Wick like darker than Die Hard?
I haven't seen
Probably,
that.
yeah.
John Wick was- I didn't
It's
think
a little
the-
more violent.
Isn't it like less of a plot too?
Yeah.
It's like they killed his dog.
No, it's so good though.
Well,
No, I've heard that they're very entertaining.
John
I just
Wick's
haven't
really
seen
good.
it.
I love them.
I know that
I
there's
mean,
just
I
not a
don't
ton of plot.
condone the killing, but
Oh,
But when they kill your dog, I mean,
my
If they
uncle
killed
said
Hunter-
it's
that
like Rayman, but without the side plot.
and with more violence.
Yeah.
Greyman was like the first time I watched it, I was kind of sleepy, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but he's killing people, and it looks kind of cool. So, like, it's very artistic, very artistic movie.
yeah,
Artistic.
that's where I got boring from. It was really fun.
What?
Boring. Like he was questioning him and then ripping
Oh
off his
yeah.
nails.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
He
I
was like,
hated that. That made me.
"Where's the girl?"
Where's the goal?
I don't know.
Margo, our
Boring.
You could.
I'm joking.
The unicorn.
But you don't get the
The unicorn.
That's so annoying. Taco Bell.
I got a $25 Taco or $15 Taco Bell gift card.
Oh.
Yeah, two
We
of
should
the
spend
Taco
it
Bell
exact
after this,
at
guys?
that Taco Bell.
I'm actually hungry, so yeah, we
something
should.
interesting happened.
The $7 Lux craving box. It was crazy.
Fountains, I have a question. Is that Mistborn over there? Is that Mistborn?
What?
It looks a lot like Mistborn.
The book.
Those books.
What book?
Doesn't Ava
They're
love
by
him?
Tor Fantasy. I see them.
The Star Wars?
I swear.
I don't
it
know.
looks like-
I've never read that book.
It definitely says Brandon Sanderson.
Well, you guys actually have a lot of books.
Oh, is that
Really?
Defiant?
No! Defiant's right there. I'm talking about the other one.
Where?
Right there.
The migraine.
No, right there. Yeah, it is. Hero of Ages Wealth section.
Never read it.
First one. It's really good. It's a good
Oh
book.
yeah.
Gwen probably got it sometime.
Really?
She reads a lot.
That's the one I tried to get
Yeah,
Jacob to read,
like
and
freshman
Jacob
year.
was like, "This is stupid."
Gwen's
didn't
reading
even read it.
the
It was like
Amber
Ash.
book.
First page.
No, because the first line was
first
the
line
first
is
line
like
was
ash
ash
falls from the
fell
sky.
from the sky, and I thought like of ashes falling from like a volcano in the sky.
That's what it is.
No, isn't the character's name Ash?
No, you
Then I
thought
thought
that
of
the
it the
character's
other
name
way
was
around.
Ash.
Yeah, and I was like, "What is happening?"
Oh.
And then he was like, "It means ash is falling." from the sky."
Gwen has just got Green Ember, or whatever that book about rabbits is
Yeah,
that you
that's
like.
I do not know that book.
I know that book. I don't
Oh.
like it.
Oh, you tried to get me to read it.
I didn't.
Yeah, in like
Nope,
8th grade.
that was Danny in it. Because I don't like those
You were
books.
reading it in 8th grade.
I was,
remember.
and I didn't like it, and I was like, "This is dumb. I want
What's
Redwall."
the book that you
Oh,
keep trying
Redwall.
to get me to
That
read?
was my
then?
entire
Yeah.
childhood.
Oh, I don't know, but
I
you tried to
I
get me
couldn't
to read The
through
False
Redwall.
Prince.
I got through like 3 of them. I was like, this is really boring.
Oh no, I love
like
Redwall
Redwall.
so much.
I tried to watch.
Except for the original, like the first one, the backstory one.
Oh yeah.
I made
How
Billy
Redwall
read
came to
Ender's
be.
Game.
That one was good.
I love Ender's Game.
Yeah, because they were like
Ender's
written
Game's good.
kind of randomly. Most of them didn't like connect to each other.
I
that
read
much.
one about like otters, and he was like trying
the
to
otter
like,
stories.
find all the otters. And
Oh,
it was,
Tiger
it
Run?
was really boring. Yeah.
No, I loved Tiger
They
Run.
should do modern Redwall.
No, I read all 22 of them 3 times because I loved it so much. I just knew like the plot of every single book by heart.
I like the rats and the weasels.
Yeah, me and Jerome loved them so much.
I like The Hobbit.
The Hobbit's great.
Hobbit's really good.
I hate the movies.
You love the movies more than you
I
love
like
the
the
book.
movies.
Yeah.
I've
Guys,
read the
let's
book a
talk
lot.
about the future of Jeff.
Ah, my cat.
Okay, I have an idea.
Lord of the Rings.
We're gonna make merch once we hit 10 episodes. We're gonna make those
What's
stickers
the
that
one
just
Vader's
slash
leaving and
story
then
where it's
soon
like
you'll
the
be
toad
gone.
and something.
And then
Go to
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
but
weasel's
so we have to
house.
find, we have
We
to find
only
a way to
do-
do it
Yeah,
online.
so
It's
the
what-
next semester we should
Yeah,
crank
we
out
did
like
those. Our
30.
uncle
Yeah,
Brandon
yeah.
always used to tell us that stories every time we would say it super good.
We should just
And
record
one
it
Jeff
in
every day.
minutes.
And it was so entertaining
me and
listening to
Jake should
it.
record
Yeah,
it.
I want to do one a week, but then
we should do online. We should just
Yeah, and
watch
then
it.
one time my mom
Yeah,
tried it on
no,
like a
Zoom
DVD
calls
and we
are
watched it.
stupid.
And we were like,
What? Why
what?
would that? That would
That's
be
such a
the
dumb
audio.
idea.
No, make the
Jake,
audio.
you should just do
So
that
bad,
and
man.
listen to everyone and talk to each
Alright,
other.
Said really good
alright, we have
advertising.
homework now for Jeff. Okay?
No, we don't.
Everybody has to go
Yeah,
home,
no,
and
actually,
they
it'd be
have to-
funny if we
they have
cranked
to
out like
think- They have to think of a way of how we could do it online.
Also,
And
you
then
need to
just-
go
No,
home
let's not
and
do it online.
whenever
No,
you
it's
Just
gotta
do
like.
whoever's here, we should do. And then once they all move off to college, let's just never do one again.
No, that's so
No,
lame.
every time we visit.
Yeah,
let's
just
do
when
it.
we're all together, we do it.
We have like a 10-year anniversary, Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would have. I haven't heard any of them. I would have listened to them, but it didn't work on my phone.
Well,
Also-
we do actually need to get like actually like 100 episodes in to that Spotify and YouTube.
And then we
account.
get famous.
no like
They're on Spotify.
Yeah, what if like 5 years
Put
from
it on
now somebody
Pandora so I can
discovers
listen to it.
this and they like and we get really famous? Wouldn't that be
Yes.
crazy?
Yep.
And we're all like, and then we can have like, we can make a movie about it, about like how we were all at like different places in life. We had to like have a reunion. It's like the Muppets, you know what I mean?
who would be which
That'd be
Muppet?
beautiful.
I'd say
No,
Finn would be
no,
Kermit.
it's like all of us,
No,
like
Eddie's
somebody
Kermit.
would be
Oh,
like,
that's true.
somebody
Yeah.
would be like a corporate manager in like China, and be like a
House
big
Big
time businessman.
Waka
Somebody would be
waka.
like off the grid in Alaska, and like somebody else would be like, I don't know, a comedian,
Okay.
and you have to like, we have to reunite everybody. It'd be awesome.
Wait, guys, if we were all Muppets, who would be which Muppet though?
That's a good
Well, I don't know.
I'm not that like.
Can I be Fozzie?
I feel
like I'd be.
No,
No,
About the
you'd be
I don't know
like
the Muppets.
you'd be either the Mimi guy or his orange yellow buddy.
The what?
His
Oh,
yellow buddy.
me.
Yeah, you'd be the
What's his
It'd
name?
be like the
Beaker.
It'd be like,
Beaker.
and I'm plus. You remember that?
Is that video still out there somewhere? Because I
Probably
don't have
on
it
your
on
phone.
my phone. Oh, it's not on mine.
Oh, then it's gone forever.
Eddie, your character was so good.
Yeah.
It's actually.
That was such a good video. It got vetoed immediately though.
Oh.
I was just like cliche redneck, and they were all a bunch of guys. And they were all a letter in
Spelling out
LGBTQ plus.
And
they
Peter
were
was
really
plus.
gay, and it was really funny. And then I shot
That was
them all.
Gary.
All the
This
good
is-
videos get vetoed, but we post them anyways. Like Jimbo got vetoed.
Danny was the
Jimbo.
best in that one.
Chicken fingers got vetoed.
Well, I never got vetoed.
Well,
Just
okay.
wanted to
The
review
Buster
it.
Buster
McMuffins
McMuffin
got
too got
vetoed.
vetoed, but we put it in anyway.
Wow.
It's because of the scene where Eddie guns down everybody.
Gabriel
That was
does.
pretty fun.
Gabriel guns down everybody.
But then when I killed Billy,
Eddie hops over the dead bodies.
Oh, yeah, it's like-
it was good.
I think that one's cool.
I don't think that one's dead.
Gabriel's.
That was good.
You just go through I like that one.
Fired.
F-R-I-D-E.
Yeah, I hate watching myself in the old videos.
Yeah.
Except for Tender Memories.
I
that was
hate the
good.
Buster
Tender
McMuffin.
Memories is cool.
Except for the second one.
You used
I
to
like
come
the
to
second
school and be like, Peter, please, you have to watch it. It's so funny. It's the best. And then I would watch it. I actually would find it funny. And I still do find them funny. But you're like, no, they suck. They're the worst. I'm like, Jacob, this is the
Oh, they're
worst.
just really cringy.
No, it was not. It's
I
for
hate
us, though.
I hate Buster McMuffin Part 2. Well,
No,
at least
I
it's
love
Eddie's
Part
Eddie's
2.
super good in it, but I hate.
I don't like 3 and 1 just because I'm really cringy.
Is part 2 self-defense class?
Yeah, that one was really fun.
That's
Your
one of my favorite
scream,
terrible videos.
your scream
Oh,
in
yeah,
that
the
one
scream was
will
amazing.
never be replicated.
That was
That's like the
fun.
ghost
So
scream
good.
that became like an instant meme. That's like that scream.
And the belt whipping.
Oh, and then your dad got mad because you used the actual shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, Hez, I need the video of the like Jimmy Crew that one I did with David. I need to get that so I can show it to everyone in philosophy and just embarrass.
Is that
David.
one on Lizard? Because a bunch of them are.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I
The
don't
ones
think
where
it
you
is.
guys did like glitching through stuff. With
No, those were more recent.
And then you like
This
glitched. You were doing push-ups, and then
Oh,
Owen
yeah.
was just under you, and I was like, what?
And the one where Austin's washing your car, and you're like
Oh, that one was just not funny. Those videos, the ones that stretched on for more than like 30 seconds were always just so bad. It was like the ones that we did that were really short that would actually be fun. Except for the Jimmy Coon one, that one was amazing.
There's 2 new Crazy College videos.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Really?
I really liked Unsteady Eddie. I clicked on it and I was like, what the heck?
It was so random. It's so
Wait, hold on.
random.
Guys,
I need
can
to
you get
this.
a
Well, how would I
censorship
get
for
that?
Crazy Cottons?
Bring your computer to my house.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you think I
you
can
need
do
to
it on
get
my
those
Chromebook?
videos of us doing the Mio shots in Virginia.
A jack.
A Jack,
Yeah.
specifically.
Oh yeah.
I have a flash drive that contains all this.
I need the video of me and Austin on the canoe during the second trip. That was funny. I don't know if he has it. It was a good fit.
Found really good pictures of Jacob on the Wyoming trip, and he didn't like them. That was sad.
What?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You and Billy kept sending pictures.
Bro,
in
I
the chat.
sent one.
Those
And
are
I was,
so
I was
funny.
going through all the stupid ones.
I was
I
like,
was like, this one's alright. I was like,
Why
wasn't
are you
stupid.
So I needed to go find some of you guys.
Jacob, why are you mad about that?
About what?
About stupid pictures of you. I love stupid
They
pictures
weren't
of you.
stupid. It was
if
so
I-
good.
Wait, guys,
Yeah,
honestly,
it's
a
just
really
that was,
stupid
like, not
picture of me.
stupid.
I have a really good one from
It's just
eighth
I have
grade.
to then find one of you guys and send it. You can get out.
Yeah, I joined a fantasy football team and then proceeded to just never look at it the whole time.
Exactly.
I feel bad because it's with like all the fellow guys that like don't really know me,
Oh, that's right, you
except
said
for
it
Augustine,
before.
and like I just was like, yeah, I'll do it, and then just didn't try at
Guess
all.
what?
And like I'm losing so easily.
No,
And they were
no,
like
you're
talking
gonna
about
win this
punishing like this other guy who's like the next loser after me. I was like,
Yeah.
I feel so bad. It's not even a part of it. Like I
Guess
don't,
what?
Yeah.
I did the exact same thing for our cousins and uncles league, and now I'm in the championship with my dad.
And he's projected.
And they all
You
love
beat Jacob.
football.
You beat
They
Jacob.
all they do is
Or no,
football.
Well,
I
last
I never
week
do any football, and then now I'm in the championship
You
against
still
my dad.
Last
It's
week,
the funniest thing.
Yeah.
only one of
I
my
just don't do
skill
fantasy
players
football.
scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm doing
It's
it.
like usually my guys score like
She said she was gonna
14
do it
to
on her.
20 points
Good
average. They
success.
scored like 5 points average this week. It was ridiculous. I was like, come on.
It'd be so funny if I won the whole thing because I'm literally care the least about football.
Guys, you think the Lions are gonna win the Super Bowl?
No, just for Brandon.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
want
we
them.
still could. It's gonna be a lot harder.
I want them to like be winning until the last play of the game and then lose. I want
Yes.
to be with Brandon when it happens,
Glorious.
just to see what
Bro,
happens.
he's gonna have a heart attack.
That's true.
If it's like a kick, he'll definitely have a heart
It
attack.
would be equally as good to watch him if they won.
It'd be
Actually,
like,
'Cause he
alright,
would
Jake
probably.
Bates is
Brandon pulls a
kicking
gun out of
2 seconds left in the
I
game.
think
Jake
Brandon would
Bates
pee his
kicking,
pants either way.
misses.
If they win or lose, he would pee his pants.
Well, if they lose, he's gonna not want to talk about it, so that'd be better. Because if they win, he's gonna be talking about
That's
it
true. He's
nonstop for the
he's
rest of his
not
life.
gonna stop talking about it.
I love Brandon, bro.
In his old days, he'd be like, "Well, I lived a good life. I watched the Lions win the Super Bowl when I was a child."
Honestly, he like enlists after that. He's just like, I can die a happy death in the war now. I've seen them win.
Jared.
Jared Goff.
Front
He'll
lines,
try to
Jared
start
Goff
that in
chance.
class all the time. In philosophy, he'll be
So
like,
funny.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff. He's like, "Come on, Finn." I'm like, no.
I love that.
Went to a Spartans game. There was Jared Goff chance. Like I said that last
Yep.
podcast.
And then Peter said that we were the 21
They
touchdowns.
were
in
at
the
20,
state
at 21
championship.
Pilots. There was Jared Goff chance.
That was funny.
No Trump rallies.
It was Jared.
I like the Let's Go Brandon chances.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, was it?
I remember when that happened.
Yeah,
That
'cause
was so
Brandon,
epic. we
we
were on
would
our way
always-
to get
Yeah.
Grandma Fountain's funeral, or Grandpa Fountain's funeral that day.
Dude,
Oh
Grant.
yeah, and then we went onto the computer and tried to search
Yeah.
it.
Oh, dude,
And then we got in trouble and we hid in the tiny toilet, like
yeah,
toilet bathroom.
the great grandma and grandpa's funerals were like sad for the funeral part, but after it was so much fun because we were running around the huge school church building.
And you found a switch in the attic.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
second
we
time we
played
went in that
Smash
back room
Bros.
past those like dark hallways up those stairs, and then there was just a Nintendo Switch and a big TV, so we were just playing on it. It was really fun.
While we were running around, this like school was like empty. It was like a Saturday or something.
Yeah, a bunch of hallways and elevators.
And we were running around. There was just this one room. And we looked in. There was this like fat Asian kid playing on the Switch.
Yeah.
In the dark. We were like,
We were
What?
so confused.
"Who are you? Why are you here?"
And we had the stuffed animal monkey, and someone was it, and they would
Hunter.
try and get.
Oh yeah,
someone.
remember we went to that upper room, it's just a bar and there's some guy at the bar but nobody's in there.
Oh yeah,
He
that was
just
weird.
playing drums.
It's a brand.
That was an odd place, but it was really fun running
Good
around.
boy.
Yeah.
I remember just finding an iPod on a stand that had like their website, and I went home and started playing games on it.
And then Nick threw up, so we had to leave.
Yeah.
What? No.